Hello everyone, welcome to Playing Fighting Games Poorly. Today we're playing Gundam SEED for the Game Boy Advance, the Japanese exclusive. Looks like it was the sequel game, the one we called Gundam SEED Battle Assault that came out over here. A game with no save ability in it. Yeah, so I found out about this. Give the sequel a try. It's pretty cool. We have Invoke playing, good old TM Revolution playing in 16-bit Game Boy Advance sound, or however many bits the sound is. So, keep going. Alright, so pretty much the same modes. You have the shop here, and there's like different outfits for Lucius, and like this weird stuff that you can buy. But here we are for the main mode. We'll play a new game. Normal. And here we are, see what we have to choose from. Clearly Shin and the Impulse. Saku 2s. Saku Blaze, I forget this one had a side name. It's been a while. I feel like Goofy Ignited. Sword Impulse, Blast Impulse. The Abyss, the Gaia. Oh, I forgot what that one was called. Savior Gundam, Providence. So this is really kind of cool. The Stray Gold Masu. Raider, Calamity, the Forbidden. And then pretty much the stuff from the first game, Strike, the Aegis, the Jin, Blitz, Buster, Justice, and the Strike Freedom versus Stray Red. So it's a little weird to me right here that the Strike Freedom and the Infinite Justice are not in the game. Maybe, I guess it could just be like the game was released before the series got that far, which is entirely possible. As much as I like playing Freedom, we're definitely playing the Stray Gold this time around because they're just a cool addition to a suit I really enjoy. Well, let's just go with it like this. Let's have all of the health. Start our fighting. Alright. About what you'd expect. There's so much more health. Probably gonna need it. Yes. They do what they're supposed to and they steal energy. Dash button, yep. Oh, it's phasing, okay. Ah. Nice voice clip. Fighting the Abyss next. Grabbed it right out of the air. Nice. Oh, it busted his spaceship. Done after that. Or when all of your immunity to physical attacks in a fighting game. Actually, like all in all, the roster size this game is pretty impressive. I think there's a mode like in that shop that after you get everything, you can just go and like quote unquote purchase the first game. Considering all the units are already here, I guess if you just wanted that Seed feel instead of that Seed Destiny feel. Not that either of which are particularly popular series in the Gundam fandom. Why is it going to be doing Muay Thai against me? That's not what it did in the anime. It's been almost 20 years since I watched SEED Destiny, but no. I so can't wait to see what this thing does to me. Alright, Sagat, what do you have? My after images and whatever they do for me. Feel weird that like does that thing use like a long range rifle? It's kind of weird that this is its default. Like, okay, I'm gonna use Muay Thai. They have animated backgrounds. Just thought notice that. That's neat. Not, like I said, no, it's not terrible. First one wasn't like, well, I guess I was like 18 or so at the time, but I didn't think it was too bad considering it was a Game Boy Advance game. Other than, again, that whole, at least the American version of the game, I can't speak to the Japanese one, still using passwords and not having any sort of save function. Getting the hang of this a little bit. It'd be cooler, but I guess it's a lot to ask since it's a Game Boy Color game, but it would be really cool if the colors went gray when your face is broke. Bam. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that is the second round, so we're good. Gonna go against one of your old ones, huh? And the Buster after me. Alright, Dirka. However, what you said your name, Dirka? I forget. Yeah, it's been a long time. Character's not my favorite thing in SEED Destiny. I actually really like the mobile suit design. I think almost all of them are really cool, and there's just something that appeals to me about like the whole series, how the Astrays and the SEED Destiny units. Even to an extent like the Stargazer, but its back to the ring is a little dumb. There we go. Oh, so the color changing thing is just a feature they left out for the new units of the game. The old ones still do it. Alright. There we are. You're done. I would pat myself on the back, but I am playing on easy. Alright, Gaia. Emergency? You're attacked by the red frame? Dare you interrupt our fight? Believe it or not, back in the day, when the Gundam SEED toy line was out in American stores, yeah, we were still getting Gundam action figures by that point, kinda, sorta. They were a little rough to find, though. But, they were, like, incredibly rare figures of the Astray Red and the Astray Blue. had a friend that had the blue, and I'd heard about the red. I had a pretty decent sized collection of Gundam action figures. Much bigger than it should have been. And, yeah, I think those were two that I did not get. Just couldn't track them down. Again, by that point, things were hard to come by for the... I had stuff, like, I have some imported ones. That would have been cool had I done it. SEED. Like, I imported myself a Strike Freedom, because by then we definitely weren't getting toys over here in the US anymore. That I know of the US release, I own the Buster and several forms of the Strike, like I know the Sail Strike and the Launcher Strike. And yeah, I imported some of the others, like the Strike Freedom and whatnot, or I bought them when I was over there. Hello, Aegis. It'd be cooler if I was fighting the Savior. Another one I have is the Savior, and I really can't remember if I bought it in Japan because it was cheap, or if I... Yeah, I must have, because it was the SEED Destiny one. I must have bought it because it was cheap. That was the thing, it probably is still like that over there. You keep hunting the collectible stores for what you want, especially something like that, like those things back in 2010. You could usually find a cheaper price if you kept looking and just remembered where in case you had to go back to it. That still sucks self up. Rough after real rough. Awkward to me that the old units still do that power down thing. Or at least visually do it, where the other stuff doesn't. Oh, that's right. Yeah, if I'm alright, the Aegis was actually pretty ridiculous in the last game. I think I have the regular duel also, not the dual result shroud, but yeah, I think I have the duel, the American release. Sword Impulse. That might be cool to fight. He has his health set really high too, or so it feels like. Got him. Your health is my health now. Right, that one changes colors. Why did the ones with trans phase shift not? Monster Strike is this kind of pattern we're going through. So many versions of Shin we can beat up. Hey, okay. Corner guarding guy. No, I guess that's it. They did do it for some of the newer units. Just the trio from Destiny. 17-2. We'll never know what the guy has since he was Stray Red interrupted. Way to go, Shin. You're gonna come at me and force it. Yep, the Force Impulse. this long chain of being Shin I can find out. Nope, okay. Providence. That's as good as the final boss as any. Oh, look at you and your Dragoon bits flying around. And you're recovering phase shift probably because of your infinite power source and your atomic reactor. I like the music though, that's cool. Some good boss fight stuff right there. No more phase shift for you. You don't think I'm disappointed in you, Providence. That's a thing I just figured out how to do. And we'll finish in with some class here. Now you're trying to book a fight, are you? Give me your help. All the damage you did to me is for nothing. Out. Dare you put up a fight like you're the last boss or something? Yeah, we got it. I guess that's our ending. I don't know why this sounds like the start of like some 80s song to me. Showcase everyone, I guess. For some of them, probably the ones I caught. I wasn't looking and paying attention. And there go all the horrors. Well, everyone, there you go. Gundam SEED Destiny for the Game Boy Advance. Advance. I always want to add that D at the end there, I always have. So yeah, if everyone enjoyed what they saw, please like, subscribe, comment if you feel like.